It's set to be an intense week of diplomatic activity in the Middle East, with the U.S. sending 4 top officials to push for progress on some of the region's thorniest issues. The first to arrive is Special Envoy George Mitchell, visiting Damascus and Tel Aviv on Sunday. He said talks with the Syrian president had been candid and positive. This Monday, he's due to meet with Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak. Well, for more, we're joined on the line now by our Middle East correspondent, Annette Young. Annette, Mitchell's been hopping from one country to another. While in Israel, he met with the Defense Minister Ehud Barak.
That's right, and on his return from Cairo, he'll be meeting with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, who's expressed deep concern over reports that a compromise is very close to being reached over Israel's ongoing settlement construction in the West Bank. Now, the Palestinians have wanted an immediate freeze on all settlement construction before there's any chance of resuming peace talks. Mr. Mitchell, who'll be meeting Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu tomorrow, is reportedly working hard to net out some sort of compromise with the Jewish state. Now, Israeli newspapers are reporting that both the Americans and Israelis are close to a deal where Washington would allow a limited number of projects in advanced stages of construction to be completed, but in return, Israel would freeze all other building for a yet undetermined period of time. However, there are some who are saying that a sign-off on such a deal is still very far off.
Now, as you say, Annette, Mitchell will be staying in the region for a number of other important meetings coming up. But this Monday morning, all eyes are on the U.S. Defense Secretary, Robert Gates.
That's right, and it's just nearly close to 3 years since Israel has seen a visit by the American Defense Secretary. Mr. Gates' visit here comes in the wake of the comments made yesterday by U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton that Iran's nuclear aims were futile and that Israel does indeed have a right to defend itself. And not surprisingly, Iran is going to top the agenda when Mr. Gates will be meeting Defense Minister Ehud Barak this morning in Jerusalem. Now, State Department officials have been very quick to tell reporters that this trip is part of regular consultation and that the Defense Secretary is not sort of heading to Israel to discuss some sort of contingency plan for a strike on Iran. But no doubt Mr. Barak will again be telling Mr. Gates that the Israelis believe diplomacy can't work, and I'm sure in return he'll hear the message that Washington believes it's way too soon to consider military action. However, Washington at the same time understands that it has to do what it can to reassure Israel that its security will be guaranteed no matter what.
All right, thanks so much. Annette Young reporting there from Jerusalem.